No pulse and all alone. Time's not kind and it won't let go. No thoughts left in my head. My mind's not mine and it won't forget. But you bring me back from my darkness black. Cause the soul in me and the heart I have for you, it bleeds for you, it beats again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Bring me to life. Oh, you bring me to life. Now you bring, oh you bring, oh you bring me back to life. Bring me to life. No. I stopped on my side, tried to run on a faulted line. I'm safe only, even though we burn from the light I bleed. But she bring me back, not a heart attack could take away all the love I had for you. It bleeds for you, it bleeds again. Oh, you bring me to life. 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 Oh, you bring me to You bring me to life.
Yeah. Let's talk. Look, ayo, we rose from the dust to the sun. They claiming that we the one, never one-on-one. Teamwork till we done. Sent on a mission, we got ambition. Never scared, we won't run. Never one and done. Some sit back and some like to hunt. I pick my teammates up when they fall. And if I ball, we all ball. Crashing balls, crossovers and all. Just call us the balls. Don't fear nothing, call us galore. Serving them all. We outside, we barely indoors because we gave it everything when we had nothing. Gave it everything when we had nothing. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab nothing. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine, shine away from the shade. But now that we're here, ain't no going back. This is the moment to go. This is the moment to shine. This is the moment to show. Show me the rocks you can climb. This is the moment to feel the path like you legally blind. I can promise this is ours cause we built for this, kill for this. Pushing buttons, do it quick, push it off and do assist. Oh, y'all think we new to this? Pound for pound, break it down. Watch what we gon' do with this. Teamwork got us fluid with. Make y'all look like sewages. Gave it everything when we had nothing. everything when we had none. Holding on by a thread, couldn't grab none. Seems we moved on to a better place. Shine away from the shade. But now that we're here, ain't no going back.
That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide, and with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young Divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move, bringing summer to you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know, we'll take it round and round again.
Sitting on a bench, waiting for the time to pass, dreaming of what happens next. I see what I wanna be, questioning my destiny, only knowing what I see. I don't even realize I've already made a path, and I can change it anytime, I can't take it back. I know what I want, but it seems so damn far away. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said, oh, I know I am lose it. Tell yourself day after day it's time to prove it. No days off, keep the hustle moving. Wanna see you be what you want it to be, prove it. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. I know I sound crazy to the ones who said oh. I know I empower those who dream like me. And you say you wanna be somebody.
Sarah, I hurt myself today trying to make the pain go away. Sarah, I want to fade away, be with the stars in outer space. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low. But I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, I lost myself today trying to find ways to make you stay. Sarah, I want to go away, close my eyes, never wake up again. You come and you go, you take me high, you take me low. But I don't know how to do this on my own anymore. Oh no, now it's my leave for the melancholy. Couldn't fill a hole inside me. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Now it's Xannies till I numb my psyche. Cocaine just to feel my heartbeat. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Sarah, why you leaving me? Put me on my misery.
was born like a fire in the eye of a hurricane. Always told, stay in line, be alright, better play it safe. I walk a different path, nothing can hold me back. I've passed the point of no return, something is calling me, it's in the air that I breathe. Bring me back to life again, dancing with my fear, burning with.
Well, we're back here for day 2. Day 2 out of 3 actually in a row. Tomorrow is MIBR, such as said in chat. But today we're playing Eros. I guess a few of the fans are in chat right now. Everybody is in the server today. No server issues. We like that. That's a good start. Please, CSGO, ESEA, whoever, Gaben. I don't know who I have to talk to, but please, I don't want a 4.5-hour best of 3 again. I'm too old for this, and I don't want to do that ever again. But other than that, should be a good game today. Eros are, if I, take a gander at some things on the interwebs here, Eros is 1-3 right now in the league, so they're kind of on the bottom bracket. I think the only team below them is B-Hop Gaming, which is Stanislaus' kind of project team. And with the win from Strife last night in that long game, they're now 2-1 league. We are a week and a half from the beginning of playoffs. Strife kind of still hasn't played all their matches yet, so we're still kind of waiting to see if they will make it. But at the pace they're going, they're looking pretty steady. But, nothing's ever promised. It is what it is kind of thing. So hopefully we can see them going into playoffs. And after that, we'll have Blast qualifiers as well. And I am going to be busy talking to you people quite a bit over the next coming few weeks here. So hopefully we can all just gather around and maybe have a discussion about why Pilk shouldn't be an acceptable drink. But, that's for another story. Either way, we should have the game going here pretty soon. Like I said, everyone is in the server just waiting for CXCI and Omniscient. Omniscient. I'm just gonna call him Omni. Omni. We're waiting for Omni. So we should. Oh, Newt. Good old Coach Newt is in the server. Eros or Strife. Eros or Strife. What? What are we saying? I don't know anything anymore. Only Strife. Indeed. Let's go over the maps as well. First map will be Mirage, obviously. Second map will be Inferno. And if we do see a map 3, it will be Vertigo as the decider. So, we do have some, I'm gonna assume this was Strife's pick. I'm fairly sure it is. Inferno will be Eros' pick. Always in a good mood. And it's looking like Eros are going to try and... If they do win this, they will be, I think, still towards the lower bracket. It will send Strife to a 500 kind of percentage of winning. And, all that good stuff. And here we are. We're finally ready. Say, why is there a knife round? I was a little confused. Or was this Eros? I don't know. Eros is bad. I didn't say that. What? Just putting words in my mouth, not clankety. Ratchet and clankety. Either way, we will be getting into the pistol round here. Strife are going to be going 4 sets armor diffuse kit. 1 smoke and Eros are going to go 3 sets. Quadruple flash, double smokes. Red's going to be lining up a smoke. It's going to be over towards Stairwell as Shutout going to be pop flashing in. The rest of his team outside of Palace. Double flash over. Mythic has full control over this ace. He's going to push forward, but he's going to have to do a two-player setup and a little bit of a crossfire here. As Stamina just didn't shoot for a second. I'm not sure if he was blind, but it will be Slight all the way towards Ticket to try and hold off the push with Joel's rotating around slowly. And CXA are already back over on site. Cast her names. Okay, whatever. Rez, we try and find something. Freshie finds one. Joel's gonna trade down to a 2-on-2. Joel's finding one more. It's down to just Freshie. This 1-on-1. Joel's doesn't have a kit. Not sure where kit is dropped though. Freshie gonna be trying to jump spot this, as there is a kit in front of him. Joel's has to land a shot. There is a kit. Not sure if he's gonna have the time. It's gonna be very, very close. I think he might have this, and Joel's just barely clutching it up as Strife win a very hard fought pistol round there. Well, the retake was a 5-on-5 retake. But Joel's coming up clutch. He starts off 3-0, trying to flex for the Pilk gang already. The group that shall not be named. No. This is Eros pick. Strife pick no for now. Wow. I know. Yeah. Either way, it's a little odd. It's surprising. I mean, Strife love Mirage. It's actually one of their better maps. But either way, Eros walking forward. Joel's finds one. CXI finds one through the smoke. It's CXI to find Omni. As Mystic spraying through, it almost finds CXI with Slight there for the support role. She finds the kill, swinging and finds a second. That's bomb carried. Now he's going to be looking over towards mid. It will be Shutout on 50 health with the Mac 10 to try and clutch this up. Stamina almost getting called out, but swinging back over, getting the kill. And that is 2-0 for Strife. And will be Eros on the, just probably over to pistols here. No plant coming through, so will be 4 rifles for Strife. Still sticking with the same buy. Eros going with that MP9. Loves that MP9. Oh, Slight with a huge nade. That could be good. His spray's coming through. He does some good damage. It dodges most of the nades there. CXA finds one. Looking for more. Second, Slight swings in from top mid for one. Joel's throwing a nade out, but Stam's going to swing. Probably clean this one up. Gets the first one. Doesn't spot the jump down. Mystic going to be working his way over towards bench here. Joel spraying through, not connecting any rounds, and Slight just trying to make sure he stays alive. And we swing at the last second and gets himself a second. CXI finds 2 in Stamina with just 1 lousy kill. Strife Rio with Eros coming in with 4 AKs, maybe 5. Rez making a decision here. There it is. Decides to go 5 AKs with some really good utility there for Eros. Strife sticking with the exact same buy, making it just a free one to build up that nice little economy they could get going. Joel's going to smoke himself, go himself a little bit of one way over the top of that smoke of connector, but dodging a shot, shut out. Gonna just be waiting. CXI gonna smoke himself with a nade to follow. That could bounce in, do some damage on the Freshie. It does. Tags him up for 79. CXI getting flashed, but he has a little bit of a one-way. Mystic gonna be mining underneath that palace position. Now the XU comes out here. Spraying through the smoke and just finding CXI. Will be now 4 on 5 in favor of Eros in this post plant. Joel's, as the smoke fades, can't catch anybody out, but actually he does. He finds Mystic as he tries to go underneath that palace. It will be 3 players stacked over with now Shutout getting found in mid. The man advantage favors over to Strife, and he's going to go over there and try and gather up that AK. He does. Eros down in mid, but Freshie playing sandwich side, gets flashed. Can't really get it, but Stamina gets the trade, keeps it a 3-on-2 man advantage. Still in favor of Strife, but the time's boiling down. Rez gets cleared, but not all the way. Omni finds one. He's looking for more. It's out to Slight, and Slight clutches up and drops down onto the bomb, and he's going to get the defuse as Strife continue this winning streak of theirs, and that's 4-0 with that little AK upgrade, but very close nonetheless. Slight barely surviving with 20 health. But the economy looking pretty strong here for Strife on that CT side. Slight going in with the op with some money left over, so Strife will have a buy even after this. Eros, in the meantime, with their loss bonus and plant, are going to have just enough to do it. French Canadians are so hot. Well, I'm sorry, I'm American. But Reds finds the first shot on the slight, backs off, and now Eros once again with the man advantage. Stamina playing close on the cap position here. Going to be smoking out from connector. As Eros is going to be trying to jump shot. I'm pretty sure he spotted, but here comes the nade. That's going to be pretty good. It's actually shutout. Dodges the majority of it. As Eros sprays through. Can't connect any shots, but Joel's fumbling around some guns. Make sure they can't get the op, but they do want to save it. Freshie, he's waiting for someone to push through in this ramp side. The bomb is still in spawn. But CXCI not willing to commit to it just yet. But on the other side of the map, Stamina and Eris walking their way all the way through apartments. But once again, it will be shutout to be holding a position, and the timing is perfect. Just misses them as they walk in. But now they're going to have all the information they need. They're going to be slowly rotating Stamina back through underpass, and he could be able to catch him out as Eris is going to walk all the way through spawn, or maybe try and meet up with mid. Actually spots out Omni in top mid, gets the kill, makes it 4-on-4, but Rez is going to be running up mid, and Eris looking to get in. There it is! CXI gets 2 quick ones, and Joel's cleaning up onto Mythic. That's 5-0 for Strife with no losses somehow, well, other than slight. But somehow in that weird predicament, it really favored Strife. But honestly, it could have been as simple as, who was it? Freshie? In apartments, just sticking around a little bit longer. But Eros now going to be down to just Tech 9s and a single Glock, as they're going to be trying to split off towards his B side. Freshie going to be mauling out, trying to get some aggressive connector control, but the wrap is coming in. It could catch off Slight, and Slight now in not a great position. Joel finds one, but Freshie coming in. CXI in such an awkward position, and not the ecos again, boys. The rotates are coming in. Eris and Stamina playing close, and with nobody watching that connector, they really lost everything, and it's down to just Stamina and Eris in a 2-on-3. The op is now going to be holding them, fires off a single shot. Shutout rotates position, tries to get a little bit different here. As Shutout finds the first shot onto Eris, looking for maybe a little more. Stamina spraying, does some good damage, now getting mollied out of position. Freshie, oh, there's a gap in that smoke, and Freshie's holding it, and that's the first round for Eris. Eros, not Eris. But the double ops are coming out. Slight and CXCI. Double ops splitting up. It will be CXCI on the B site, and obviously Slight. It's me holding down connector mid. As he took a little peek underpass, but nothing yet. Mythic holding for CXCI's peek, and CXCI quick. That's why he is secondary opper. They're gonna pick up that bomb and maybe try and find their way over towards B, even with CXI, also known as Danny. That nade going over top, just missing the mark. But Rez now waiting. He's going to try and get a little control here, but Joel's knows the palace push is coming in. He's going to try and work his way under. The nade's going over top. Stamina might get tagged up a bit. He does take 4 whole damage. Joel's going to be the point of interest here. He's going to have to come up big. He's going to get mollied out again for the 3rd time. Stamina, he's swinging, but can't find it. Stamina finds one. Slight finds a trade, at least. Is Freshie now going to be flashing out? The bomb is down towards sandwich side. Spots out Freshie's arm. Keeps jiggle peeking. Lands a shot on the Freshie, and now it's down to just Omni. Last alive here. Finds one, but that's it. Stamina, the nice looking 3K. Oh, nope. No op. He's over to the AK. A nice start here for Strife, even after dropping that round. Pick it right back up. Keeping it 5-round lead now for Strife. Eros on just about the last bit of their money. Got some ops and an AK. Sorry, some ops. They have some AKs and an op. As Joel's going to be mauling deep. But just a little too deep, actually. We're a little short. I'm not really sure where that landed, to be honest with you. As Rez, we line up this smoke over towards ticket booth. Eris. Not really sure where that smoke's going. And it looks like he's left-clicking it. Now I'm curious. What are you doing with this smoke? No idea. Either way. Shutout going to be coming in from underpass, and it's looking like it's going to be an AX. You could maybe catch off one as he's going to be rotating into this. Mythic playing very passive. Trying to let Shutout do his job and get up through that connector area. But Joel's... Not sure if he was flash right there, but he gets caught up very quick. And Omni going to push forward. Mythic gets dinked, but Omni gets one off through the smoke. And Shutout finds CXCI. Slight finds at least Shutout, but Omni tearing up the site. Slight gets the trade eventually, but it's now 1-on-3. Might be a little too much asking for this guy. He's going to have to end up saving the money. Not great for Strife. They will be able to have a buy. Slight might not have even heard the steps, but I don't think Eros are going to be hunting too much. The money not completely stable yet for these guys. Only one person, or sorry, two people over $1,000. Shutout on 2,700 and Omni on 3,100. Buy is going to be coming in here. It's going to be a little rough here for Strife. But they have two rifles. They have the saved op from Slight and the Deagles on Eros and Joel's. Shutout going to be grabbing that bomb and going to be working his way nowhere. He's going to decide he's going to go over towards the apps without that bomb. He doesn't need that pesky bomb, especially when he's going to deal with Slight over here. As he's going to be holding this solo. Shutout could be inching his way into it. Jump spots, and now Slight just getting out of there in time. Molly getting dumped down. You have to jump out of position here. The stamina has been smoked off this mid with Mythic right underneath that window. They have full mid control. And stamina, he's in a little bit of an awkward position. Kind of completely closed in there. Can't really get out. Actually, he sneaks out of it. Gets smoked out. Repositions himself over. More towards connector side. But it's looking like Eros really want this B site. They've split mid. They have full mid control. Now this should be all the information they need outside of Slight. I think spotting out one. CXI going to push forward towards ramp. Not going to be spotting out anything. They're going to rotate stamina back over towards that B site. And Slight, he's got the line of sight. Gets the first one to Omni. Stamina finds one. He's going to jump up, find another one on the Shutout. He's going to try and re-peek over, but Stamina in a good position to kind of counter this. The flash going out over towards Rez. CXI on the flank. Rez not aware. He lands the shot, and double op setup again. Coming in here for Strife. As CXI takes a little upgrade, and that is Strife winning it right back once again after a loss. Eros stuck on 2. And just AKs. Eros. In the meantime, it's down to an MP9. Molly and Nade going over top for Joel's. That Nade does good, but now he's going to hear the running coming. Joel's, he's in a decent position, but Mythic finds CXI first. They're going to pre-fire him, but he at least gets one. I think there was almost a team kill for Team Flash. Sorry, Freshie finds Slight, but Stamina finding a straight through. And it's down to just Stamina. 1-on-2. Oh, but Mythic catches him out with just low health. He finds a 4K, and Eros trading rounds now with Strife. They're on 3, but Strife still have this 4-round lead. As Slight going in with the hero op. It's going to be save or die kind of situation as he gets flashed off, but they're going to be pushing him up cat already. He's going to have to run away. With apartments going to be... Oh, no, they stopped all apartments, thankfully. Or else Slight wouldn't have gotten out of that. So Stamina finds the first one to Freshie. Now I think he knows it is going to be a stack on this A site, so they're going to be pushing forward with Slight, kind of solo holding this. Eros now slowly rotating back towards the B site with the rest of the gang in tow. As CXCI gets tagged up heavily, he's down to 15 health. As Mythic has found his way on the site, shoot! And just finds the side of the head of Slight. Finds Eros as well. He finds 3 easy kills, and Joel's CXI last alive to try and come together to try and find this round and put it back together, but I think this is just going to be AKs being saved for Strife's side. Money not great with Slight. Completely forcing into that round. Wasn't a bad option. Forward towards ramp, not going to be... But it's a little rough position he was in, trying to hold that by himself with nobody watching that mid or cat. Kind of just left him wide open for somebody to run out apps quietly. That's exactly what we've seen. I say we'll be able to save that AK's stamina, buying an op, dropping it over to Slight. He in return should be getting an AK or something rifle M4 instead, as Eros going with the MP9. Eros have gone with the coveted 4 AKs, 1 op, and good utility. Slowly starting to chip away at Strife's lead. Shot's gonna be right-clicking a flash down over there, and Eros spots him out, throws down a nade, and Mythic taking a good chunk of damage. He's down to 54. I think he might have spotted out Mythic pushed up, but he's gonna fall back. Eros have stacked 4 players towards the B side of it in apartments. Goes to be dumping that molly off. Sure, Shutout can't run up and try and get any sort of connector control without them noticing. Omni, Rez in his top mid position. Ooh, perfect molly. Slight dropping right onto Rez. Another one to follow. As he's gonna back out and just reposition himself. In the meantime, Mythic finds the opener on Eros. Eros was trying to make a little bit of an information play, but now that's all Eros need to give them the go-ahead signal. It's going to be a B execute with a little under a minute left. The bomb now being picked up. Stamina finding the first one. He's going to try and smoke himself off here. He's repositioned perfectly to find Omni. Now repositions again to try and get a shot on the van, but now in this 2-on-2, Slight and CXCI to try and maybe hold off this plant just a little bit longer. They do have a smoke and a defuse kit, but that's it. The bomb's going to get stuck down here, and Slight's going to wait for somebody to try and reposition to the right. Not giving up any information, but CXI going to have to walk forward here, but CXI finds the first one. Now they know Fresh is going to be this back site. Switches over to the AK to make sure they can get the trade, but they're lining up as Freshie finds the first one to Slight. And CXI tries to hit the flick with the AK, but Eros find the 5th. Now it will be the economy of Strife resetting here. Stamina 14 and 7, and Slight 13 and 7. With just Mythic hitting double digits as he's now at 10. With Slight 130 ADR and Joel's 120 ADR. You're gonna be trying to get a little bit apartments control with Shutout lurking his way back up. Could be catching off maybe one player. Oh, nope. Playing it just bad. Just bad. I just look at chat for a split second. CXI just jiggle peeking that. Gets all the information he needs as well as a bullet in the shoulder. And Slight lands the shot on the res and falls back. We seen him yesterday get an ace in mid with a deagle. Deagle on op, I think it was? I don't know. Mythic finds the head of CXI as he's pushed forward, but Joel's playing the close range. Is he going for the... I was going to say, is he going for the knife? This man is ballsy. As he waits for the utility to be pulled out, falls back, spots out one more, gets the AK. No armor, though. Now stamina, he's coming up quick on the flank. His teammates just have to delay a little bit here as Omni tapping away finds Joel's as he wrapped around over from Murder Hole. I think, no, sorry, he got boosted up in the window. But now, stamina, perfect position to just let them plant. Tapping, but the flash goes over top, perfectly timed, and not even meaning to. They're going to span through, and they line up perfectly for Omni to line them up and put a few rounds into their head. Omni gets the 3K, and Eros find a 6th. Only one round down now is Eros. Well, Eros going with the AUG. It's just not used enough. The AUG really does need more gameplay time. Slight this time choosing to go over towards A site. Gonna line up a flash. CXI gonna take a good chunk of damage there. He's down to just 29 health. As Stamina has found his way over towards ladder. Good position here, but Eros. That nade. Oof. It was just wait a second more. Ooh. Just dodges the shot from the op. Spots out quite a few. Stamina left in kind of a predicament here. Eros taking a little bit of a nade damage. He's scoped in with the AUG, finds one, gets flashed off his position. Stamina good for the support, finds one, looking for more, finds a third. He's just on fire right now. As once again, the IGL doing some work. Eros in the meantime watching Cat, shutout tapping, finds CXCI. But Slight gets the trade, and it's down to just Mythic. In a 1-on-4. Maybe he tries to find something, but Slight holding the angle. He's got the lineup. Lands a shot, but Slight. Got the big, giant, green scoped gun. Imagine looking at chat. Yeah, true. My bad. There will be Eros on Mac 10s and AKs. They're going to push through. Mythic taking a little bit of a nade. The double nade coming in. CXI finds the first one. Joel's coming with the support. CXI finds 3. The molly burning 1. It's down to just shut out. The bomb now down. They say he's going to try and get out, but Slight too quick, and that is a perfect round for the end of the first half. Now 9-6. Please no augment up. What? How dare you? Now we're just gonna wait on Rez to ready up, and we should be getting started pretty fast here on the second half. Fresh with M249. Can't be bothered. He's too busy staring at this cash register. And here we go into the second half. Strife up 9-6 or 6-9, however you want to put it. Will be 3 sets of armor, triple flash, 1 smoke. As Eros going 4 sets, diffuse kit, and 1 smoke. And that's it. It's looking like it might be a pretty fast B rush. Ooh, no. Contact B. Stamina gonna slow it down just a little bit right as he was entering the range. But Eros have pushed all the way around through ramp and shutout, finding Slight. Now he's looking for Joel's with that P2K. Nobody uses those. Now the smoke's going out over towards the B side with the flash, and this is going to be a wide open site. Eros are going to be playing for the retake. Oh, Joel's might be able to find something here in a second, but he's going to hear the footsteps. Lots of footsteps. He's tapping, finds 1, but Freshy quick with the trade. Eros is going to be holding. He's got 2 players wrapping from Cat and 2. Finds the 2 pieces they line up for him. He's looking for a third, and he lands the headshot. But Rez gets the shot off, and it will be down to CXCI. Stamina to try and clutch this up. Maybe just stamina. He just needs to land one shot. As, yeah. Stamina got the kill. I'm not really sure, I think he might have run out of ammo, and that's why he ran at him like that. Clank's feeling sassy tonight. You can already tell. Strife coming with 4 Galils and a Mac 10 on the stamina. As now, Eros gonna stack B site, leaving just Shutout to deal with this potential push. I mean, it looks just like it. Eros having the polar opposites. Pronouncing it, it's 50. You know, dude, I'm just not gonna say names anymore. Chat's just bullying me. I don't deserve this. Shutout has a bit of a gap to work with. And Strife are taking their time clearing the angles. They know they Deagles are their kryptonite. Shutout not gonna be trying to repeat this, but Slight can't land the kill, but he gets the shots and puts him down to just 12 health stamina. Now gonna backpedal just a little bit, clearing ramp. They're just going to leave Shutout by himself with his cow-looking gloves. And those snake gloves are just awful. I'm going to be honest with you. Omni finds Eros, and now 5-on-3. But Eros still don't want to try and retake this. They're completely fine with Deagle armor. And just giving them the round. While Strife just kind of give them guns, potentially. Leaving just Shutout on the site was apparently the move. As Strife find an 11th in the 5-round lead now. Looking like Eros might just stick with the Deagle armor. Freshie has some money left over. Don't think we're going to be seeing a buy out of them. Strife now going to be trying to favor the B site once again, kind of splitting over, leaving Slight to run up with that Mac 10 once again. Stamina has one of his own. CXI catching Nate, spots out one player. That's Shutout, and that's an open B site. As Eros are just kind of stacking the polar opposite site, as Slight somehow lands that one shot necessary to kill Omni, and Eros are going to give Strife a 12th round with once again saving a Deagle armor. Other than Freshie didn't decide he wanted to go in that deep. He want a Zeus. No armor even. And Strife look like they want to hunt it down. Freshie tapping away. CXA holding for him. But, ooh, Red's going to be swinging. 6A finds one. Keeps re-peeking because he wants the kill. But Stamina eventually gets the trade. And a few extra bullets just in case. And his Stamina and Slight 1 kill away from hitting 20 already. And to the 18th round we go. Or 19th round, actually. Sorry. As Eros stacking the A site now in connector? Or are they stacking mid? They're stacking mid. Man, these reads are just a little bit off here for Eros. But Stamina will be pushing forward. Rez does have an op. He's going to push through. He's going to find the first kill on Omni. I don't think Stamina's spotting him out. He's going to smoke himself off. And eventually he spots him. Doesn't land a kill. Switches to a USP. Repositions himself over towards stairs. Landing the shots, and Stamina eventually gets the kill. While the rest of the team of Mythic and Shutout kind of now a little bit of a retake. He has been now spotted out by the Mac 10 of Slight. Molly getting dumped down. As they're going to be set up to save Stamina. I think he spotted out Shutout. So he goes to re-peek. And that is going to be a 13th for Strife now. As Eros struggling to find any rounds this second half. Stamina, he's 21 and 8. I gotta take a look at this supposed IGL. Well, it's not gonna give me the stats I want. Of course. Why does it do that? Stop resetting every half. There will be rifles for everybody on Eros. Utility, good enough. But Strife kind of taking this a little bit of a free. Joel sticking with the Galil. Stamina might be able to find one there as he finds two as they just walk up and line up for him, looking complete opposite directions over towards CXCI instead. Not expecting a second in this top mid. Smoking and flash for some more mid control. The bomb's still down, and they're leaving Joel to lurk over towards the palace side. Rez holding his connector. CXI catches him on spams, but somehow he puts him to 1 health. But Joel's eventually cleans up the kill, and it's just the B site players left to try and defend this push. Freshie finds the first one to Eros, and they're going to commit to this play. Only a man advantage, as now they're going to get spot out. Slight smoking himself off, the wall being hard to be able to tag through when you have M4S, as Stamina misses his molly. It's a good try, man. It's a good try. But now they know one is going to be on the cat side. Joel's takes the upgrade to an M4. And now Freshie clearing all his angles and finds Slight. I guess he kind of just heard him somewhere, so I'm not really sure. Flash for Stamina and Joel's. He's going to wait for Freshie to push. He finds the first one. Now it's going to be the CT player, but Joel's, he gets 3 on the round, and that is 14-6 now. Stamina leading the server 23 and 8. Apparently the crosshair being for sale. It's legitimate. Crosshair is $10. Resolution crosshair combo, $15. If you just want the res alone, it's $20. Oh, nade going out. Slight catches just a little bit of that damage. She's down to 71. Joel's a little bit at that. Joel's good spot. Oh. Clears the angle, finds one, sprays and finds both, and that's a wide open B site. Joel's playing it slow and perfect. Stamina getting the cutoff. He finds a now, what, 24th kill? Looking for maybe a 25th. As he wants Freshie to challenge him. And he almost gets everybody over there. And now it's down to just Freshie in 1-on-3. I'm not sure if he's going to be trying to commit to this. They don't have the money, and Strife are going to find a 15th round. Clank's being relentless today. Freshie's going to be trying to save this M4, but I don't think Strife is going to be allowing that one. That bomb going off. Strife has now secured themselves at least overtime, but something tells me I don't think we're going to be seeing overtime, at least this time. Strife do be going brr. Indeed. It's down to just three M4s, a FAMAS, and Rez on a Scout. Pretty much not... Eros have like half the utility they need, but Slight taking that early damage. He's down to 15. Stamina getting the opener, but Rez landing the shot on the Stamina. Freshie getting one too, but Eros gets the trade. Now Rez going to backpedal just a little bit. Slight is low health. He's 15 health. The flash comes through, and somehow they didn't even land a shot on him. Shutout can be working his way up through Cat. Slight might be able to catch him off, but the smoke's going to bloom. CXI finds one, and Slight probably going to be shotgunning this op into his face as the smoke's fading. It's down to a 1-on-3 here for the game. Slight. Who's going to see who first? As Slight lands the shot, and that is 16-6. Strife taking map 1. Now we will be going over to map 2 at one point or another. But 16-6, map 1 on Eros' pick. And now we will be going into Inferno, which Strife really like. They really like it a lot, actually. So they're on a hot streak right now. They're looking really good. Nothing seems off like you saw last night, where they just that second map, for example, when they're playing who did we play last night? I am blanking. Either way, last night they did drop a map. They looked a little bit odd kind of in that game, but everything now, I guess server stability kind of helps that one. So they're looking pretty hot right now. Apparently because Canada equals hot men. It's just what I heard. I'm not sure. I'm from America. What do I know, really? So we will be going on to map 2. Will be Inferno, and if we do see a map 3, that will be Vertigo. Vertigo? I think Vertigo. I don't know. Either way, we'll be right back.
We laugh and we stop, we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Differently, whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me.
know.
They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixes cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life. Holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get a few. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night.
Call my bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it. I can't help you now, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my plate, now I can't think. I said woke up, take a action, now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest. I do purse, not no cess. They say Don is why you sad. I said I just need to think. Red tape, got too close, I hate the city. Black face, show you everything you need till you fornicate it bad. Someone said it's sad, 'cause I used to want it bad. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you too many times. Yeah. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you. I know it's in my head. Follow me around, okay, black face, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my, follow me around, okay, black face, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my, follow me around, okay, black face, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my, follow me around, okay, black face, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my, follow me around, okay, black face, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my, follow me around, okay, black face, follow me around, okay, got too much up on my.
That's right, we're back in it. Map 2, Inferno, Eros starting CT side, Strife, D side. Obviously. Eros have CT side. Will be three sets of armor there for Strife. Double nade, double flash, double smoke, while Eros are going 3 sets, defuse kit, triple flash, single smoke, single nade. Well, this is going to be a stack over for Strife 1 to stairwell. Mythic lining up a flash. I don't know, they stacked the A site. They're kind of Gale and stacking it, leaving Shutout by himself to just do everything. But he's playing ultra passive over towards spawn pretty much at that point. He's watching it cross, but Strife are gonna be now stacking their way over towards the A site, walking into it, and it will be Rez. Who else is in pit with him? Rez? Omni. Doubled up in big pit with Freshie. Watching the arch side. Strife gonna be stacking up for this balcony pop. Love a good balcony pop as Joel's gonna be leading through. He's got quite a few people to clear. Eros finds the first one, but they will be extracting a second one. They do get the kill and eventually find the graveyard player as well. It's down to just shut up the B rotator all the way around in a 1-on-3. He gets spotted out and he gets taken down, and Strife keep up the momentum from the last map, winning this pistol. Eros are going to be buying into this. Yes, Deagles, armors, nades. Once again, that is Strife's Kryptonite. Handful of nades, a couple of smokes. While Strife going 4 MAC-10s. Joel's on a Galil. Nade goes down deep, catching CXCI for a good chunk of damage. He's down to 76 health now. Eros and Slight wanting to take that apartment's aggression. And it's looking like Eros are going to be stacking all of the players over towards A site this time. And this is one of those dangerous rounds that Strife seem to fumble around with quite a bit. Walking into a stack, leaving B completely wide open, and they're obviously going to dedicate themselves to this. As Slight's going to be jumping out with Smack 10, they find the first one. Rez finds a trade on Eros, and now he's stuck in Big Pit. They're going to be pushing out. The trades are coming in favor of Eros, and then there it is. Once again, like I said, Strife's Kryptonite. Eros went out with just Deagles and Armors. Get some Mac 10s in return. Strife without a bomb plant. Not sure what we're going to be seeing out of them other than Eagles Armor and Tech 9. But Eros now with some free Mac 10s. They have a pretty easy setup round for them. Nades going down all the way towards bottom mid. Stamina catching a good chunk of it. He's down at 35 with the follow-up nade. Not falling onto anybody. Joel's catching one when it bounces over top of the apartments area. So Eros is going to be silently boosting up towards apartments. Rez dumps the smoke off. Is that where it's supposed to land? Everybody's catching a little bit of utility damage right now on the Strife side. Actually just jiggle peeking this, waiting. He's going to get exactly what he wants here probably in a second. His stamina going to be flashing in CXI. Ooh, stamina opens up onto Freshy's head, puts a bullet straight through it. Down to just one player, but Joel's he's going to be lurking. The flash is going to be coming in, but he's going to be playing anti, but he turns the wrong way. They're going to push forward. It's just Mythic on site to try and deal with the push. Not getting up any sort of information other than that spray, but CXCI lands a spray through the smoke. The flank's going to be coming in. Eros is going to get caught off guard. Now down to a 3-on-3, a 3-on-2. That's CXCI waiting. Sees where the molly gets dumped out. Slight, he's in a good position here to catch Rez off maybe. Rez finds CXCI, but Slight can't land the shot, and Rez swings in with a 4K. Win it back off Eros for Eros. Strife now going to be probably saving this one. Maybe get a little bit of an upgrade on Deagles, but you won't be seeing much. Maybe some utility as stamina buys in for two flashes in the smoke. Upgraded pistols here or there, but it's going to be kind of a round in favor of Eros with their 3 M4s, Mac 10 saved on the shutout, and the op on Rez. And they're putting 4 players on the A site. Strife not taking too much map control up until now. They're going to be kind of slow walking their way up towards Banana. Rez holding with the cross, and now with the rotate from shutout with the Mac 10. Omni opens it up onto the flank, and he's got them caught in between the teams as they're going to be coming in big. A shutout holding for CXI to be walking through the smoke, and now it's down to just Slight. Can't get a kill, barely any damage dealt. Shutout pretty much just lights himself on fire, and Eros now 3 rounds in a row. But the first full rifle round coming out for Strife. Op on Slight. No utility, a single flash, but he's not a player. Doesn't really need too much utility. Meantime, the bank account of Eros started to stack up quite a bit. They got a little bit of money left over. They're going to be dumping that utility down Banana, and they're going to get caught off stamina, hitting spray through the smoke, and Omni finds the first kill. A little bit of team damage, and nade to follow could be pretty bad there for CXI. He's down to now 32 health after everything's said and done at that Banana position. But he's looking for more. He heard, I think, a reload from Omni. They're going to be gamble stacking this. As CXI finds exactly what he needed, and that's Omni getting taken out, and the B site kind of wide open here. So they're going to be crossing into a wide open site with just a single smoke. Spray coming through, catching a little damage, but Eros trading the kills, and now man advantage over to Strife as he lands his shots through that smoke. Jules, the Molly coming up. Perfectly timed. Now buying himself a little bit of time as the rest of Strife are trying to reposition on this B site. And a bit of a post plant. Shut out. Lining up his Molly over towards second arches or new box. But Eros. Plenty of time to move out of the way, and it's looking like they will be setting for a save. CXI gonna spray through and eventually land the shots onto Freshie, and with 9 health, he's gotta leave this site pretty quick if he wants to save that AK. Eros aren't gonna be committing too much to try and hunting this down. Shutout still just gonna stick with this Mac 10, and the rest of Strife are gonna survive in stamina, of course, as Strife finally finding themselves the second round after Eros strung 3 together. Now the AK is not still in play for the Strife boys. While Eros finally getting himself some upgrades, but once again, Freshie taking the aggression down, but CXA ready for him this time. The Molly not spreading to him as he's with 22 health, just being able to survive. That nade going on could actually be the... Ooh, he just inches out. Only taking a handful of damage. He's down to 20 health. They're being very aggressive on this B site, but this time it didn't really pan out well for him. Omni gets one, but Joels gets the quick trade. Knows there's going to be one more in that apartments area. They're going to be spamming through, trying to get the kill eventually. As Omni getting pushed from all sides, he dumps a Molly. Rez finds one on the Eros, but CXI finds it. It's now a 2-on-2. The teammates are spread pretty far apart, and so is the bomb. And that's CXI with the bomb. Spots out Rez. Rez doesn't know, and now CXI going to be working for it. They're kind of all sandwiched between the players. Finds the first one, now it will be Joel's. Slowly work his way around, over back towards that B site. CXI has the bomb, and he's full sprinting knife out on over. Joel's should be able to get this one. Rez was ready for that exact hold. CXI putting himself in a fountain position to maybe get this first peek off, but it's all who's quicker. That flash going out. Repositions himself perfectly. Dodge at the Molly coming up over towards new box, but he puts himself over in dark. Smoke to come, he spots out the barrel, he knows where he's at. He doesn't know where CXI is at. Rez gonna tap once. Not committed, and he swings, gets the kill, and we're all tied up off the back of CXI's nice little 4K. Still, one of those very close rounds nonetheless that Strife could have very easily just lost. Eros, they don't have great money right now. They got about 3 to 4K on most players, and for a CT side, that is not enough money. The Eagles and Armor are coming out. One rounds like this again, so Strife do have to be careful with what they're doing. TXI going to be dumping some utility down towards back, getting himself a little bit of map control up there. But with just the Eagles, they don't want to be peeking down mid, especially into Slight. Say that, but Rez playing a dangerous game, jiggle peeking it just a little. Stamina and CXI. Got some top banana control. It's going to be setting up a little bit of cross smoke there. Freshie holding first oranges and Mythic holding second. Molly getting dumped over. I think that's over towards Dark. CXI. Oh, has his back turned. Freshie lands the shot into the back of the head of CXI. Now it will be Stamina. Try and find something, but Joel's finds the first one. Stamina could only find one, and once again, one of those dangerous rounds that Strife are struggling against. Now 2-on-2, this shouldn't be this close. They never should be, but it seemingly almost every time has been. Okay, they're going to try and maybe push this smoke. Rez, Slight speed hopping his way over, and Eros lining him up and getting the kill eventually, and that's 3 for him. As once again, another very close round. But Eagles and Armor. It's just something that Strife have always struggled with. But Nonetheless, a round one. With Eros now coming in with some rifles and op. And some actual utility. It's going to be a round that Strife need to really win out and reset the economy once again. Stamina taking a good chunk of damage from that molly, but he eventually gets his way over, gets the shots over. Now Mythic, he's playing close towards Sandbag. That nade going over top, he just dodges it. CXI going to spray, but can't find the damage. Red's going to be re-peeking into this. Just lands a shot on the CXI as he tries to get that aggression over. But now gives up that man advantage, and we're back to a 4-on-4. Omni and Shutout. Balcony and Mini Pit. Omni might be able to find Joel's early on, but the wraps come in. Omni gets spotted out instantly. Stamina finds the head of Shutout. The spray's coming through. Omni spraying through the smoke. Can't get the kill, but the wraps coming in quick from lane side. The nade going out does good damage. Now he's going to push, but no one's there to support. Eros gets the trade. Down to a 2-on-2. Not sure that's where he wanted that nade to go, that's for sure. Stamina going to be flashing once over. Trying giving it. Rez. All the trouble with that op. As somehow he hits that shot. I'm not even sure. Eros swinging. Tapping away. Can't find it. Baits out the first shot. But Rez somehow clutching. I'm not even sure how he found that first flick. As Eros win a round back after Strife won 3 in a row. We're all tied up once again, 4-4. As Rez just putting on the backpack as he is 12-3, and realistically probably the only reason Eros have 4 rounds right now. I agree, that would be a chicken. As now with AK's a 4-spy coming in for Strife. AK's kinda as Omni getting 1-2. Rez getting with a follow-up on the Eros, and it's just another round where Strife can't seem to find anything going for them. Now Joel's getting himself a Galil to play with. He's going to try and wrap it. Omni tapping, but can't find anything through the side of that smoke. Landing a few shots on the Rez, and now Omni going to be swinging it. Joel's backs up, but can't get around the corner fast enough. With Rez probably going to be peeking in a second. Slight gets the shots off, but it's a 1-on-4. Think it's a little much to ask the Opera to try and clutch this up, but he can do his best. He finds one. Now he knows there's going to be Omni there. Almost lands a shot, but Omni very quick on the trigger. So he finds a nice little 4K, giving Eros now the lead once again. Shutout looking to throw this nade down mid once again. CXI probably going to... Stamina taking a good chunk of damage, but he's going to get pushed off the corner. As CXI going to push up, Omni finds the kill. He lines up quite a few. As the kills are coming in a little too quick almost. As Slight eventually gets found out. That's 3 for Omni and 2 for Shutout. That's now a 2-round lead for Eros. Strife going to finally find some rifles here, but no op. Eros taking a downgrade over to a Galil. So once again, the utility getting dumped down that banana side. And Stamina catching most of it. He's down to 83 health. It's 72 health. CXI catching a little bit too. Cheating? Who would possibly be cheating? Shadow can be flashing over for top mid, but doesn't want to peek it. Just maybe wants to make sure Slight doesn't have the ability to peek it. Joel's going to be tapping through, pre-firing that corner. Eros now going to try and flash. But it's looking like it's going to be a double stack towards lane and a double stack over for the arch side, leaving, once again, just Mythic on B. And Strife to try and read this one. The stacks have just about always been towards A site. They haven't found great success over there. It's been B for them. That's worked realistically the best. And now Freshie getting boosted up. Eros not spotting out. The flash going out over top. And it's looking like they felt it out, and now they realize, I think they're stacking again. Mythic, he's going to be holding the cross. Flash going over once, and now mollies and smokes to come in. No boost to be coming in, but Mythic going to be trying to wrap around over towards construction side fast. Eros going to maybe get called out as he lines up straight to make sure he blocks the spray with his body. Stamina going to be jiggle peeking this, trying to make sure no one's coming up as he does a little 180 dance. A slight catch in that nade. He's down to 78 health. They're going to be boosting up a player. It's going to be Shutout. Find that kill. CXI finds one, but the push coming in. Shutout finds a third. Stamina only could find one, and Omni gets the cleanup kill, and that is a 7th round now for Eros. Tech 9s and a little bit of nades for the boys over on Strife. Stamina holding W up towards that B site. But this time it's not just Mythic by himself. Freshie too. Stamina just jiggle peeking that corner, making sure. Just, you know, want to double check, make sure somebody actually was there. 6 gonna be lining up that nade. That could be. Nope, Freshie moved just in time to dodge that one. Joel's taking 1 point of damage off that lonely little nade. Mythic and Freshie, they're set up. Perfectly lined up, but also perfectly lined up to be collateraled by running Tech 9s. It'd be the first time we've seen this, and I doubt it would be the last, but... Freshie finds the first one, second, third. Mythic finds it, Joel's finds two, and like I said, they lined up perfectly to be collateraled. It's exactly what we see. Joel's does get a rifle. He has a smoke and dump it off over towards CT. He's going to let CXI get into a little bit better position. As they're going to be setting up a crossfire, he gets tagged. I don't think they heard him get shot. Now he's going to tuck in just a little bit deeper. Joel's going to spray through the smoke. Shutout finds him. It's up to CXI to try and clutch this in 1-on-3. That's one pass, but they line up for him. He sprays one, but can't get the kill. Rez finds it with a P250 on 3 health. That is now 8 rounds for Eros. As the post plants once again not working out well. Joel's just getting tagged up far too much as he was trying to play it. The angle was good, but took his time getting there and paid the price for it. Pause comes undone, and it will be rifles. Thankfully, from that plant, Strife have gathered themselves at least enough money to be able to afford an op as well. They have been kind of keeping Eros' economy in check. Nobody really out of control other than Omni and Rez. So they can break the economy before this half ends, but CXI might have some trouble. He finds one. Freshie gets the trade. And Stamina can't find it. He takes a nade to the legs. He's down to 46 health. Harrison's like gonna push forward, try and take this brackets control. Just waiting, but Omni, he's got a gap to work with. That flash going over top, he's gonna be able to dodge most of these, but he's gonna get tagged up by the smoke by the molly, but nobody in position to trade. Molly gets dumped out. Now a 4-on-3 in favor of Eros. Omni's waiting on the other side. That's he's gonna spray, but Stamina finds the kill. Are they gonna be wrapping over towards the A site? It is. Stamina getting traded eventually by Shutout. Shutout finds another one onto Joel's. That's bombed down. And Slight to try and get this 1-on-3 again, but this time with an op. A lot harder. Rez, he knows what's going on. Slight finds the first one. And Rez once again with the P250 gets the kill. And Eros find now 9 rounds on the CT side of Inferno. Rez throwing the early smoke out for top mid. Gonna let his teammates cross. It's gonna be a standard split here, 2-3. As a spray going down, and Omni finds the first one. Stamina at least gets the trade, but Slight, with just 15 health, has to evacuate the staircase. Smoke going out, or Molly going out on top of it. Eris taking a little bit of damage. She's down to 94 health. They're just gonna play it here patiently. Slight's gonna try and make some noise, maybe over towards the B side. Throwing that single flash over top. Mythic just waiting. Don't think he's gonna be seeing too much just yet. They are gonna be able to bait Rez over towards the B site. He's gonna full commit to it. And we're gonna walk through the smoke. Clears his angles. Now it is just Shutout left alive here. Oh, the Shadow's going to give away. They line up for... Not again. Not again. Stamina going to try and swing from the lane side. Can't get the trade in. Joel's working his way down through Boiler. Maybe looking to find one more. He does eventually get the kill. But Rez secures the last kill. And that is 10 rounds for Eros as we're coming into the last round of the first half. And it's going to be Strife on 2 Tech 9s, a Glue, an AK, and a Mac 10. It's going to be a B-stack nade going over top. Sam, we're going to try and get some aggression. Finds one. He almost finds a second. The trade's not coming in just yet. Slight eventually gets with that Mac 10. Omni going to push forward. But he has been the thorn in the side of Strife this whole game, just about. And they're going to rotate over quick. That nade going out could be the death. No, CXI runs back just in time. But Shutout. Another big name that has been causing them trouble. They get the kill. And Slight playing towards Cubby. Gets one, looking for a second. And there it is. Strife finally get another round. But as it comes to the close of the first half, with Eros the lead 10-5. Take a quick little break, as hopefully this second half will get started soon here.
We laugh and we stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate. And all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. something. Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something? Tell me something. Well, can you tell me something? Tell me something. Well, can you tell me something? Tell me something. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Summer sauce, dripping, dripping. Woo. Got it. Yeah, yeah, got it. Yeah. Got it. You know. Yeah, you know. I'm only making moves. There ain't no other option. There ain't no other option. So if you talking juice, well damn, you know I got it. Yeah, you know I got it. Nobody got it like nobody got it like. Yeah. I got the juice. I got it. From a droppy in the scene, I feel lucky, yeah. Got them watching from Paris to popping, yeah. With this music was lurking, now I'm attacking. Now with the chatting, I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well damn you know I got it. Damn you know I got it. Nobody got it like you know it, yeah. You know. Let's go. Nobody got it like nobody got it like me. Step up on the stage, turn it in a crime scene. Some killers only. Oh yeah, sleeping in me and the whole team. I'm tripping, juice tripping. I got the king, vice gripping, no permission. Everything green, night vision. They can try, but can do it like Vinny. I ain't tripping, drip. They can try, but can do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers 'cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life. Chasing the night. chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get a few. Day to day you wanna stay out, you're chasing the night, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the
Call my bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it. I can't help you now, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face, follow me around, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face, follow me around, okay?
After a nice long wait, finally getting into the second half. I think one of the Eros players had a little bit of trouble. They did disconnect for quite a while. Either way, it will be Strife playing their CT side, and I've said this 100 times, Strife are a CT-sided team. Now with the aggression coming in over towards this B site, they're going to get flashed off once. Stamina going to have a little bit of trouble. Flash going out over top. They're going to have to start trading soon here. CXI going to swing. He's going to miss a few shots. Eventually find Omni finds one. Freshie finds one through the smoke. Will, they're going to be pushing forward. Freshie finds another one to Stamina. Will be Eros and Slight in a 2-on-4. But the post plants are too strong, I think, with Eros right now. But they open it up. Eros at least finds one, but Slight, he's playing back. He wants to save the kit, maybe the smoke even, maybe get a few exits. He's not going to be spotting out too much. He's going to be saving, and Eros opening it up with the pistol. Now 11-5. Will be Scouts, Swags, 5.7s, Deagles, P250, literally one of anything they can afford right now for Strife. They have to win this round right now. If not, then, really don't think it's going to be much a chance. We could be seeing that map 3. Shoutout going to dump that Molly, while Mythic going to just be jiggle peeking around over there. Stamina holding first oranges. But it's looking like Eros have chosen the A site. Dumping a little utility. CX side throwing his one nade over top. Eros no nade to follow. Slight. He's going to have to at least find one off this peak, but against Freshie, Freshie has been, well, pretty much all of Eros have been hitting their shots pretty steadily here. As Slight gets spotted, Joel's going to push forward. the rotate's not coming in for Strife. They're gonna stick with the gamble stack. Smoke now fading. Joel's playing this cart position. It's gonna be very hard to get more than one as Omni spots him out. Finds the first one, looks for more, finds a second, and that's the bomb down. It's gonna be a little bit harder now with the rotates coming in. Don't have a defuse kit. Thought they did. CXI clearing that close angle. Flash gonna be going over top for him to try and maybe get a little bit of this lane control. Nice shutout. CXI finds him. CXI upgrades to a Galil, but Insel gets found by Rez. They're gonna swing over towards Freshy. It's down to just Stamina with the swag, but can't get the range, and Eros find 12. Boost my mic volume a bit. Chat, do we all agree with that statement? CXI gonna be running it down. Nade gets dumped down. CXI gets eventually traded out by Shutout looking for a third. Runs out of ammo and stamina. Can't get the kill. It's down to just Eros. And that is now 13 for Eros. Now down 8 rounds. Strife need to be pretty much flawless on the CT side from here on out. But right now you do have Omni 20 and 12, Rez 19 and 6. Santa waiting to throw this flash over top, but he's gonna smoke deep. Didn't follow up with a flash in that close molly. Slight holding with the op. Might be able to find the opener, but misses. The timing just not in favor. Joel spraying through, can only find one, and think this is gonna be a save round. It's maybe not. Eros tapping, trying to find something. Freshy peeking perfectly. Stamina missing his shots, and I don't know what's going on right now, but nothing is sticking for Strife. That's only 5 rounds. Yet to pull a CT side out yet. Down 9. Economy reset. Strife. It's not looking good. We could end up really seeing this Vertigo map, but rifles will be bought. They're going to play for the win instead. 3 FAMAS's, a Deagle, and the M4 onto CXCI. Nade's getting dunked down over towards Stamina's direction. He's only going to take a little bit. 6 damage as a whole. Joel's just waiting. Eros is boosted up over towards that flower pot side. Flower pot's in lane. I don't really know what to call it, but Omni. Flash going in. Stamina couldn't even get one off that flash. I think he himself was partially flashed, and CXI spraying through. He gets tagged up to 19 health. Slight gonna have to now rotate over. Try and support. Eros finds the first one, so he runs it down mid. Gets to even. At least 4 on 4. Will be Slight and CXCI. Molly's and Smoke's gonna go over top. Slight now flashed off. He's just spraying aimlessly, but CXI finds some good damage. As they line up, he finds one. Slight has a gap to work with, but not before he gets tagged up as he's trying to hold it. The nade or flash going over top. Slight getting a flash in. They're gonna try and get something. Spots out one. And will be the fountain player. Freshy finds it. It's down to a 2 on 3. Joel's tapping with the Deagle. Can't get the kill, and Slight to scoop up the op finds the first one. He's got to find 2 more. He's got second oranges to deal with. But Freshy has a little bit of a crossfire set up. You might see Slight. He does have a molly. You can throw a molly off one towards exactly what he's going to do over towards Nupox. Wait for Freshy to burn out. Position, plants a shot. He does have a defuse kit, but Rez has the position, and Eros find 15 rounds. They have at least overtime in their favor. And this could be potentially the last buy here for Strife without even getting one round on a CT side. Rifles and an MP9 for stamina. Molly going out for that top banana control once again. Eros have found. As stamina gonna spray through, finds two quick ones, switches over to the AK, spraying through, and then finds a third. Stamina gonna swing. He's looking for the ace. They line up, and there it is. Stamina finally getting around for Strife as they find a 6th off his ace. But they need to win 9 more in a row. They're going to have rifles, but Eros don't have the best money. This is the last buy they could possibly be seeing before they are going to be reset here. Joel's going to try and take this aggression over towards apartments. As the nade's getting dunked down towards top mid. Mythic spraying through. Oh, sorry, CXI spraying through and finding the damage onto Mythic. The double flash over top, and it's once again Strife looking to take this mid control, but Mythic, I have something to say about that. Eros swinging, he finds one, a second. Freshie finds Slight, but it's okay. Eros gets the trade. He's going to try and reposition himself over towards barrel side, but CXI swings, cleans up the kill. Strife now have 7 on the board, and with a broken economy for Eros. But once again, these are the rounds that Strife have struggled with. The Deagles, the Tech 9 buys. You can't really count Eros out when Strife are struggling against the anti-ecos. That Slight hoops up onto the first, which will be Mythic. Gonna fall back in Joel's. Finds only one, falls to the pistol rush. CXI getting damaged up pretty heavily, but he at least finds the kill. Stamina swing, finds shutout, and Rez lasts alive now. With a rifle, he doesn't have armor against 4 players on Strife with a little over a minute left. Gonna try and work his way around over towards pillar side. Finds the first shot onto Eros. Now. Never mind, that's the round. Strife finds an 8th as Slight cleans up the last kill. And without a plant, Eros are still struggling just a little bit. Coming in with 4 AKs and 1 Galil shutout, having to take that little bit of a downgrade so he can get himself a little extra utility for the boys. Stamina holding that nade in hand, get dunks down the Molly. The nades to follow. They spot out Omni as the nades rain down on top of him and Freshie. Freshie down to 52 health. Omni 81. The spam coming through. Shutout taking some of that damage. He's down 31. The nade to follow almost kills him. Just took an extra 10 health off him. He's down to 21 now. Strife are off to a good start so far. Stamina now repositioning himself over towards the mid side. Shutout lining up a smoke for the arch control. Being Stamina off on his own. But they're playing this very slow and quiet. Shutout throwing a nade over towards Boiler to clear it out. Joel's jumping his way up towards balcony once again. With Eros holding barrel, Joel's holding the walkout. It's a good crossfire setup. but it's really on to Eros to do all the legwork, really, and Joel's. Just make sure nobody walks out and swings into him. But he's going to get flashed off this corner, I think. Joel's trying to reposition himself. Aries now dumping that molly. It's up to Joel's. He's going to throw a flash for Joel's here in a second. He's going to have to drop down. Now his position known. As he swings, Joel's can't find the kills. And spray coming through. CXI can only get one, and with just 5 seconds left, there it is. Map 2. Definitely not going the way we really thought it was going to be. It was a hard map for Strife. The anti-ecos really played against them for a good portion of that game. And now we will be going to map 3, which will be Vertigo. Strife really don't like Vertigo. I don't know. I know Eros don't really have much success on a lot of the maps, but I'm not sure if it's a map they necessarily like as well. So, but this was Strife's map pick. It definitely not the scoreline I was waiting for out of this one. I was hoping maybe 2-0. Maybe I can maybe get some food in before I go to bed here, but apparently we're going to be staying up a little bit later than I predicted. So we will be going to map 3, which will be Vertigo. And I'll see you guys around then.
We laugh always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. Whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing now, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. Can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
got them watching from Paris to Poppy, yeah. With this music was lurking, now I'm attacking. Now with the chatting, I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. You know. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Chasing love in an empty bar. Pour a drink till I make it past. The midnight hour seems to come and go, but I know. Walk on up with a drink in hand, sipping mixers cause you can. And all the lights begin to switch off. You're chasing the light, holding on for life. Holding on for life, feeding the high, chasing the night, chasing the night. Hotel rooms and city squares, champagne bottles, drum and snare. The sights and cities seem to fall away when you stay. Locked in love for a night or two, losing sleep just to get off you. Day to day you wanna stay out. You're chasing the light, holding on for life, feeling the high, chasing the night, chasing the night, chasing the night.
bluff for the last time. This ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life. I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it. I can't help you now, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Follow me around, okay? Black face. Hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my plate, now I can't think. I said woke up, take a X, and now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest. I do purse, not no cess. They say Donis, why you sad? I said I just need the thing. Red tape, got too close, I hate the city. Black face, show you everything you need till you fornicate it bad. Someone said it's sad. I used to want it bad. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you too many times. I know it's in my head, keep seeing you. I know it's in my head. Follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow me around, okay? Got too much up on my follow me around, okay? Black face, hey, follow
be a normal game if it wasn't Go TV problems. Which is pretty typical, as we are going to start into this. Joel's now down to a 1-on-1 in the post-plant scenario. He's got a few taps from a shutout. He just has to land one more shot. Doesn't matter where it is, he lands this shot. Strife open it up with the pistol round win. Sorry, no, again, sorry, Go TV trouble. 2 nights in a row. That's not been a good streak for us when it comes to trying to connect to servers this week. But Strife win it out as Joel's clutches on a nice little 3K. Gets himself a rifle in return. MP9s, FAMAS's, and a nice little M4 for Joel's. While the rest of Eros are going to be forcing us, they did get the bomb plant down, so it will be Galil's and armor. A little light on the utility side. Eros is going to be trying to solo defend on this B site. He only has Mythic to deal with so far, but now Stamina rotating his way over. Dump off a nade. Trying to help. Spam coming through. CXI taking some damage. There was a bit of a gap in that smoke. Lands a few shots on him. Puts him to 30 health. And Omni, he's down to just 40. While I get stumped down by Slight. Flash gonna get thrown over top. Eros now gonna be trying to get himself a little big spotting out, but Eros finds the kill eventually, chases it down and gets it. Joel spraying through the smoke, trying to find a gap in it. Jumps over towards the sidewalk side, spraying through, does a little extra damage on the Omni. He's down to 47 health, and Stamina is gonna be rotating back over. Bomb not yet picked up by Eros. With under a minute left, Stamina has found his way over towards the ladder room. He's going to be walking his way down. Could get a nice little flank in here. If he plays his time right, Eros going to be smoking himself off. Flashing once over top. Make Fresh at least a little distressed. CXA finds one on to Omni. Sprays through, finds a second on the res. Now it's down to just shutout, and Freshie now. He's going to be able to rotate, but Stamina's got the cutoff. Lands the headshot. Gets himself a rifle, too. That is 2-0 start here on Vertigo for Strife. Now, without that bomb plant, you will see Eros just go with Glocks and the 4 flashes in a single smoke. Just going to try and force this bomb to be planted here. But you do have Stamina. Ooh, playing a dangerous game. Dumps off a nade. Falls back, but he's got quite a few people in front of him. He finds one, a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth, and ooh, Joel's actually steals it away from him as Joel's gets a 4K and Stamina only gets 1. But it doesn't matter. Strife win the round fairly quick. In about 15 seconds, the round's over and Strife are back up now 3-0. Eros are going to have AKs for everybody, but no op this time. They're going to push across for this ramp control once again. CXI going to call out the nades, mollies, the smokes, everything. Omni finds Joel's, and now it's down to just Slight to try and hold this off. He's got a glue. He's going to get called out with utility. Somehow survives and almost finds. He does find Omni eventually, but it was the molly that ended up taking his life. And Eros, 1-on-4. Now the molly pushing him off. Gonna wait patiently. He's not probably gonna try and retake this one, I don't think it, but shutout. Oh, his barrel might be sticking out soon. Spots out one, but shutout's quick. That's a 3K for him as Eros find the first round of Vertigo. Pretty clean round two. Nobody really dying. Shutout was the only one, or sorry, Omni was the only one to really fall out of that one. But for Strife, now even after winning 3 in a row. When he's not great, Slight has himself an op. Mythic gonna throw off the smoke. He's gonna push forward. It's Eros going a nade over top. Does some good damage over towards Mythic. Mythic working his way forward over towards that staircase to B. Stamina flashing out once over top and leaving Eros to just try and do this by himself. Now he's gonna rotate his way over. Nade to follow. That could be a really good nade here. This is a stack for the B site. They haven't really committed to it just yet. Ares holding strong while the rest of Strife with Joel, Slight, and CXI Gonna try and find some aggression over towards sidewalk side. Eros gonna be flashed in here. Clears the close angles. Doesn't spot on anything. The late mid aggression could catch off a few players over Strife. Eros playing anti-flash there behind that pillar, and Stamina. Freshie overwhelming him fairly quickly, and Stamina now getting caught between quite a few people. He finds one, turns around, sprays a little more, repositions himself, but gets caught out. Now 3-on-2, a 3-on-2, a 2-on-2. Shut up, finds one. CXI gets a trade, and it's down to just Mythic. Mythic gets Might off his position. He's spreading, but Slight gets the kill. Survives to 6-2 in health, and Strife win back the round after a loss. But Eros with, once again, the consecutive bomb plants helping out the economy enough where they can have one more buy 4, aka is the op. Solid utility on everybody. And Strife kind of in the same exact boat. This is going to be a make-or-break round for both teams. Shadow going to be trying to flash himself in over towards that ramp side. CXI is going to be dumping out that molly early on. And Slight's going to be trying to run back over, making sure he doesn't fall as the spray's going to come through. Does some good damage to Omni. He's down to 47 health. Omni playing very close to that ramp position. But Eros over on the B site could have a lot of problems himself. Omni checking his foot. CXI face checks that one, but Mythic has found his way all the way over towards B site. Could actually catch out one, and he does, and this is an open B site for them, as CXI will find the lurker. Whether or not they want to commit to this retake, the bomb is going to be going down. And it's not looking like Strife are going to want to retake this. You say it's really hard site to crack once the bomb is down. So Eros, the aggression and the lurk pay off. They're going to find themselves a second, not only down 2 rounds. Economy not great for Strife. Eros will have himself a buy. Someone's probably going to have to drop him something, or that, or it'll be a deagle. Pilk Gaming, where have you been? We're in shambles over here. Eros does have that buy, but they are pretty much broke. Eros still have a little extra money left over for somewhat of a buy. So they're going to be pushing once again fast up this lane position and ramp. They're going to be spraying through Joel's, finding some decent damage. Omni trying to return the favor. Lands a nade on top of Joel's. He's down to 71. Molly's out. Over towards sidewalk side. Joel's getting himself in position. Spamming through just a little bit more. Can't connect anything, as Eros has a strong position over towards the stairwell. But it's looking like Eros have really favored it as Slight. He's playing a dangerously close angle here. Can't land a shot. He's going to dump the molly off and fall back and reposition. CXI, in the meantime, as he lands the spam shot and keeps it to a 4-on-4. Omni gonna flash out with 45 seconds left. It's looking like they want this site. Freshie gonna be playing the other side. Smoke. Molly getting dumped over top. Stamina lining up a flash so he can flash him in the sidewalk, and does. He gets 1, he gets 2, and he line up for him. Now Stamina, he's playing site. He's gotta find 1. He does. He finds Mythic. It's down to just Rez. Rez with the op. Quick, but not too quick. He gets 1, but instantly gets traded out. And CXI with the big defensive hold on the A site finds 3, and he's now 8-3. The economy not fully reset yet for Eros. Nades and smokes over towards the ramp side. Once again, CXI gonna get mollied out of his position. He's gonna fall back. And Slight, it's gonna be stacked over with the B site. Dump that nade down right on top of Mythic, or Molly on top of Mythic. A shout, taking a few shots but getting a kill. Finding Joel's. Now the man advantage goes over to Eros. Stamina trying to probably set himself up to get at least one here over towards the mid side. He's waiting for somebody to possibly be boosted. It's going to be a split, so it's probably going to head over towards B. Here comes the flash and the smoke and the mollies and everything towards B. Stamina going to dodge the first one, smoke himself out. Maybe not. They don't know he's there yet. Finds himself one. There's going to be one more. He spots out Rez, but now Eros finds Freshie. Shutout trying to trade it back quick, and Eros in a dangerous position. Rez swinging, somehow finds Stamina. Now makes it a 3-on-2 as Slight finds one. Looks for the last one, he does, and that's a 3K for him. And that's a 6th round for Strife. Pause coming through. I'm assuming this is going to be Eros' pause. Right now, Shutout trying to do all he can to make sure his team stays in it. He's 9-6 with the rest of his team 3-6, 2-6, 2-8, and then 2-6. Definitely not what we were seeing so far from what we saw on that second map from Eros. Eros, completely different monster. But Strife have they've learned from their mistakes now. Could hopefully see things change. But first they need to hurdle the anti-eco. Their biggest enemy thus far. The decos and the Tech 9s are coming out with a P250. And this has been their biggest woe so far. As Slight gonna peek into it, spot out the enemies. The nades are gonna get dunked down. Rez takes a little damage, but no one's holding lane side. Leaves Joel's wide open to get shot in the head. It's looking like a free round for them almost already. CXI finding one. Trades coming through. Slight finds another. And Molly getting dunked down. Rez finds a trade. Slight lining up one, but it's down to a 2-on-2. Very dangerous round once again. The CXI as Molly spreads. He swings and Slight finds 3 quick kills and another very close, very dangerous anti-eco round for Strife. Oh man. With the bomb down, Eros. They got the monies. It's like Arby's. They've got the meats. Is Arby's even really around anymore? Either way, Strife. They find a 7th round. Slight. He's gonna line up a little bit of a smoke over there towards that ramp side. Joel's hopefully doesn't get caught out, but instead CXI gets caught out by the op of Res. Freshie gonna snap both his legs in transition from upper B site to lower A site. Slight gets the trade back on Omni. Falls back, but isn't done just yet. Dumps a molly off. Good timing for that. So they're gonna hear the tap. Rez getting tagged down. He's down to just 4 health. Joel's gonna smoke off his. That nade could spell the end. Ooh, almost. Mythic catching a good amount of damage. Freshie as well. They're gonna have to back up. They're gonna throw out a smoke of their own. There's a gap in that one, but the molly going out over towards. That's. Joel's just waiting patiently. Spam coming through, but Rez, he's holding for this over towards sandbags. He is low. Plant comes down. Slight just misses the timing on Rez. Stamina. Stamina's got the flank. He's got the backstab. He's got the position. He finds nothing. He got caught between looking through a bunch of people. He got confused. Mythic finds one, but they're going to swing them simultaneously. And the trades come in, and Eros come out on top with 3 alive as they find a 3rd. It will be kind of a buy here for Strife. Definitely not what I was going to say, but they got rifles, they got MP9, and Eros with his 5.7, it's always a 5.7. The man's just a really good 5.7 player. Omni gets the opener on his stamina. And now Eros has to find something. He does. He finds at least one. That's Rez. Now Joel's might be able to catch out. He does. He gets the trade. Now down to a 2-on-3. Flash going over top. CXI couldn't get the early information. Joel's wants that AK to stretch those little arms out. He eventually picks it up. Molly for default, but once again, post-plant positions are very strong for Eros. CXI spraying through, not finding it. Joel's mauling off one more position. Smoke to follow. No kit, so they're going to have to make a choice quick. He finds one, but the trades coming in. Eros are going to find a fourth. And the money is building over on that side with a few bomb plants in a row now. While Strife, $2,000 a piece isn't going to be enough to really be buying you a rifle. But a hand cannon, Joel's. That it will buy you. CXI's got a little P250 thing. It'll kill somebody, but it ain't gonna hurt that much. Shot gonna be smoking off-ramp position while Omni runs his way forward up towards lane to maybe deal with Joel's. The only deagle in hand. CXI taking some good damage. Freshie eventually gets the kill. They don't want to commit to that site just yet. They're gonna still split the sites 2-2. As Omni clearing everything over for ramp, and he's just having free roam of whatever he wants to do. Stamina to drop down, and Eros over on this B site to maybe get a rifle out of this. They did get one on the shutout, so there could be an AK down somewhere for them to pick up, but I don't think they're going to be allowed to even begin to even look at the gun. Stamina gets himself a P250. But Mythic gets the last kill, and Eros find now 5 rounds after they were down 7-2. The rifle's coming in, but no op for Slight for either team, realistically. Both still just running the rifles. Shutout doesn't even want to take the upgrade to an AK. He thinks the close, it'll do it. Shutout smoking and mollying, nading everything for his team over there. Get this B-side control, and CXI spraying through, can't find any damage. Eros here's some players getting burned as the molly's going to get dumped over towards him. He's going to push forward, spray through. CXI going to try and get in position to maybe counter a default plant. And spots out Freshie, but Freshie somehow lands the mid-air flick. As Slight spamming eventually gets the kill, so is Rez. He's going to jump across, can't find it, and it's down to Slight to just keep spamming away. But he's not going to be getting into this B site unless he pays the ultimate sacrifice. And Eros are going to find a 6th. He doesn't even have a defuse kit, so will be pretty hard. That is quite the boost. That's a really, really good boost. I hate that boost. That boost is something that would annoy me in a pug. But Slight might be able to get a few exit kills here. But we'll see. Omni. What is that body? What happened to it? Either way, Eros find it now. 6 rounds. 4 in a row. The economy not great for Strife. They're going to be saving for the last round of this half. And Eros are looking like they could win this first half of the map 3. Vertigo. And I feel like this is the Eros we saw from the last map. Slight taking a bunch of nades. He's down to just 30 health. Paul is getting dumped down at the bottom of that ramp. Stamina gonna be patient with this close range CZ. Joel's with the 5.7, the buddy, of course. Just him and his buddy holding sidewalk by herself. No one else. But Shutout gonna inch his way forward with Omni. Nade going over top down. Right onto Omni. He's down to 76 now. Gonna be mauling out that sandbag spot. But no one's gonna be over there. While Stamina has full mid control along with Eros. They're gonna hear the footsteps coming in. Spam's coming in. Omni taking a little extra damage again. He's down to 42 health. They're going to be running out onto this site. Spam's coming in. Nade getting dunked down. They dodge most of it. Stamina gets found out by Freshie. Freshie finds Eros as well. CXI swings, but now it's down to just 2 players. Just Joel's with his 5-7, his buddy. And he couldn't get the kill. And it is all tied up when Eros were down all the way 7-2. It's now 7-7. But it's a full buy for both teams. Strife a little light on some of that utility with Ares and Slight. But Eros, they have plenty of money to work with here. Stamina opening up onto the kill, but he instantly gets traded by Mythic. Now Eros trying to run back, reposition himself. He dumps a molly down and falls back to his favorite pillar position. Flash is going to go over top here. Eros is going to try and get himself a little control. Shutout in a strong position. And he gets spot out. Eros, the shoulder just peeking through. Joel's. The molly spreading just a little bit. CXI going to be cutting his way through mid. But Omni, he has full ramp control. The backstab could come in. Slight. Here's the jumping. That's all bait. Omni finds CXI, and that's what they're waiting for. Is the rotates going to come in? No. Finds the first shot. Joel's is going to be working his way back. Rez looking to line up something here, but Slight going to get mollied off his position. Joel's going to line up his molly for the default side, but wait for Mythic. Dumps off the molly, but Rez, he's holding it. Slight can't hit the shot. And it's down to a 1v3. Switches over to the rifle. Baits out Rez. The nade getting dunked down over top of him. Lands it. He's down to 66. He doesn't even have a defuse kit. And he gets swung. Eros find 8 and win out this half as Strife stalled out the second half. Now coming in, hopefully, Strife change up the pace. But they really do hate Vertigo. You can tell who always bets in chat. As we are just going to wait for a few of the guys, Shutout and Omni, ready up, and Frisbee. So I guess we'll go to a little bit of a break till then.
We laugh and we stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate. And all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Oh, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. Guess I'm so sick of this friend zone. me silence. And all the blood to my cheeks are rushing now, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah? And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Summer sauce, dripping, dripping. Woo. Got it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got it. You know, yeah, you know. I'm only making moves. There ain't no other option. There ain't no other option. So if you talking juice, well damn, you know I got it. Yeah, you know I got it. Nobody got it like.
Well, we're back for the second half. Don't know if even half the stream wants a second half at this point because, you know, Keck W, team throwing, NA bad. Whatever. Not every game's a match fix just because you're losing money. Either way, Strife could be going T-side, 3 sets of armor, double flash, double smoke, 1 molly, and they're looking to get this aggression up towards ramp. Mythic just waiting for them to cross over. Eros finds 2 early, Ferns 3! Stamina now going to be working his way up towards the sidewalk side. Stamina finds them to shut down. It's up to just Mythic in a 1v5. Gets the first one with 6. But Aries quick with the trade, and he gets himself a nice little 4K with the opener on the pistol to tie it back up 8-8. Aries now going to just wait for this push to come through. Freshy's going to hear all the steps over towards the ramp side. Omni and Shutout pulling back towards site. It's going to be 4 players for Strife, but once again, the Deagles are kryptonite for the Strife team so far tonight. Oh no, together. Shutout can be pushing forward. The Deagle spam going to come through, landing a few shots on the slate. He's down to 53 health. Shutout spots out the toe. I think if one finds CXCI and Joel's not looking at him, Joel's eventually finds the trade, but Omni Swing finds the trade. Now a 3-on-4. Freshy swings and finds Stamina. A 4-on-2. The smoke, the flash to go over top. You can hear that smoke hitting us, so they know one is over towards site. It's like grabbing himself. Look a little instead of that Mac 10. Mythic still over towards the B site. It's Eros gonna walk his way forward. They're gonna at least try and get this bomb down. The flash going out. Eros finds 1, he finds 2, finds, it's down to a 2-on-2. No rifles left for Eros. And Eros, he's just waiting, but he's going to have 2 Deagles swing him. Slight spamming through. Finds a shoulder, does some good damage. To flash to follow up, force Slight to swing back into this. Trying to run back, give themselves a little bit of space. Dodges the Deagle shot just in time. And Rez is going to be sticking this. It's going to have to be a full 10 seconds. They spot him out. Now down to just Mythic with no kit to win this. I don't think he's got the time. And he doesn't. Eros coming up huge 2 rounds in a row. That's 4 for him once again, and he has decided he doesn't want to lose this map 3. Millicat, I'm all for you protecting people, but bring it down a little bit. It's gonna be okay. As CXI and Slight find a kill, but Omni eventually gets the trade. Stamina swing and finds it. Once again, it's down to just shutout. Still a kind of a costly round for Strife nonetheless. It is only 2 players, but they don't want to keep losing players nonetheless when the money hasn't fully stabilized just yet. And now Shutout's going to be peeking. He finds the first one to Ares. He's going to still stick this plan down. Joel's eventually gets the kill, and Shutout does a little bit of a backflip. Strife now back to a 2-round lead after winning 3 in a row. Red's going to be buying into an op. Slight, he has the money, but will he? The nades are going to go over top. It's going to be 5 AKs for Strife. Omni going to swing early one, find the kill into Joel's. Falls back and fades away into the smoke. Now the man advantage favoring Eros. Mythic tapping, finding Eros as well. Now the 2-man advantage goes to Eros. The nade going down deep. CXI at least gets 1, but that's it. It's down to Slight and 6. Down to just CXCI in this 1v4. He's found his way through the smoke over towards site, but that flash going over could eventually suppose him. He finds one, but he has Freshy close to his right-hand side. He's not going to be alive for too much longer as Freshy finds some shots into the back. Now Eros finally find their first round in the second half. Malding God, just because your name is Malding God doesn't mean you have to live up to the name itself. You could just not always be completely negative. Just watch. Either way, the Paul's coming undone now. It will just be a little bit of pistols here. Tech 9s, P250s. No need to be sorry. Just, you know. I don't need to say anymore. You understand. It's fine. Either way, the X2's going to come out onto this B-side stairwell. Flash is going to be throwing one flash over top. Back, he's going to be swinging, finding one at Eros. Mythic finds one. Freshy finds it. Mythic finds 2. He cleans it up with a 3K. Now we're all tied back up. 10 to 10. Now the rifles and AKs coming out. We are all tied up. Flash going over top, and it's going to be a 3-man swing over towards the sidewalk side. Omni going to be spraying through. Molly tapping him just a little bit. Joel finds the opener on a shutout. Now, Strife need to kind of slow it down, pace themselves so they can work off this man advantage. Looks like they're going to be rotating over towards the B site. All players for Strife. 5-man execute. Maybe. That late smoke might gain them a little ground. But Joel's opening up huge with the easiest spray of that man's life right there. But it is still red sitting on the back site. We might not even see a retake. And that, I don't think we are. That will be Strife taking back the lead now, finding this 11th round off the back of Omni finding one, maybe a little more. CXI pushing forward. Can't land a spray, but Omni could. Once again, one of those costly rounds for Strife. They don't have the money to really be hunting too much. So Omni got himself an upgrade, but again, off the back of Joel's 3K, opening up on that B site was huge. Strife now winning that. The money's not stabilized yet for them. They're still around 2 to 3K per player, while Eros, on the other hand, they have, well, they're kind of in the same exact predicament. Shutout. Trying to get some ground over there, but it is going to be a 3-man stack for this B site. Actually, no, 2-man, sorry. Spam gonna come through. They're just dodging all those bullets, just barely, as Omni and Rez taking full mid control. As CXI gonna get tagged up through that wall. They heard as Mythic spams through that plywood, finds 2 quick ones. Slight trying to reposition himself, get a shot off, and he does. He lands a shot onto Mythic. Now, try and maybe find a little bit more. The bomb is completely down. Stamina trying to get in there, but need a little bit too much noise and Freshie. Joel swing, finding Freshie, spamming through a smoke. Trying to get a few more, but now a 3-on-2 in favor of Eros. It's gonna be hard. This bomb is dropped in front of him, and Eros did notice exactly where that bomb was while they going out. That could displace Rez, but now Slight knows exactly where he's at. Gonna jump across and spam through. He finds the kill. Now a 2-on-2. Slight, he's holding the gap in it with just 25 seconds. So they have to commit. Slight finding another. Now the man advantage favors Strife. As long as they don't line up here. Shutout swings it there. Joel's almost gets the kill with 18 seconds left. 15. Slight does have bomb. He's gonna try and get himself an AK. He gets himself an M4. Jumps up on top of box, and this could be the play. He spots on the shoulder. 5 seconds left. He fakes it once. And he gets the kill with just 3 seconds left. Joel's with 2. Slight coming up clutch with the 3K. Now, Strife with a 2-round lead. Still very fragile. The money still not great for the Strife boys. Eros coming in with Deagles. Need I say more? Deagles armor. Slight gonna be running forward, try and take this early peek over towards the ramp side. Might be able to oblige by Shoutout, and he does. Gets the kill on the man advantage. Stamina taking a little bit of damage. He's down to 77. Omni gonna be nading over top. A little more on the CXCI. 85 left for him, but still with the man advantage. Be pushing forward here. Joel's waiting for them to walk up. Freshie and Omni might be walking right to the spray. Joel's in, he does. Gets himself 2 quick ones in Mythic Rez in a 2-on-5 to try and maybe win this round out, but Joel's showing up huge these last few rounds as he is 23 and 14. They just don't want to lose any players. Once again, no need to if you don't have to. Stamina finds the spray onto Rez. It's down to just Mythic. CXCI gets shot in the back of the head. That's it. That's all you got to give him. All right, found 1 kill. That's it. Joel's is on the long rotate. He wants no survivors whatsoever. Stamina gets his 2nd kill. Joel's with 2 clean kills over towards the sidewalk side. And Strife now with a 3-round lead. Coming back in is the rifles for Eros. But this is that make or break round for them right now. It's a full buy for them, full commit. There's nothing left for them. And if Strife win this, they'll find 14th resetting the economy of Eros. They'll find a 15th possibly. Getting themselves within the realm of game point. Red's going to be flashing his teammates over top here for a little bit of control. Slight lining up for a shot. Oh, Shutout just misses it. And Slight surviving just barely with 7 health. decides to fall back. Freshie messing up that nade just a little bit. Inspector, please stop typing spoilers in chat. As Slight and Joel's going to work their way forward. Joel's going to try and take this ramp control with Eros and the rest of the team. Stamina, a little late. He's deciding to work his way over towards the mid side, clearing everything. Make sure all the angles are good. Slow playing this ramp control. Ooh, Joel's got scared, didn't know what he was looking at. As Omni boosts up one CXI, falls to the spray. Eros gonna swing, Joel's finds one stamina, now gonna get the cutoff, he finds it, maybe a little bit more as he challenges Mythic and he falls and it's down to Rez to try and find something, but the flank comes in, and now Strife, find 14, Eros still stuck on 10 with the economy kind of in the dirt. Do they want to play for overtime? Not. Now Stamina will be flashing out over top mid. Nade going over top towards top ramp. Spam coming through, and it will just be Eros on Deagles and 5.7s. A little light on the armor. Only 3 players do have it. They're going to backpedal just a little bit. Shut out. He's playing sidewalk angle with his 5.7. He does have a nade. He could always dunk down over top. Clank just borderline insulting us, but while also kind of not. Like the games you play there, Clank. Dangerous and fast. Stamina gonna be swinging. He might be able to find one. Omni does some good damage. He finds it on the res eventually as he gets mollied out. Finds CXI, finds Mythic, and now Omni playing default side. This will be all three players here as Omni swings into Stamina's head, finds it. Now Aries gonna line him up here, finds one, he's looking for more, he finds it, controls the spray, but Slight gets the kill with the op. 2 for Aries, and 2 cleanup kills for Slight and CXCI as Strife now get 15, guarantee themselves at least overtime, and hopefully close this one out. Now with this pause coming in, it is probably Eros to talk about what they want to do. Omni does have enough money to buy what he pleases at this point. Rez does have an op. But plenty of money for everybody. Even if Strife do lose this round, Slight with almost 11k in the bank for him. Aries 7.2, CXA 5.2. You will have plenty of money left. Make sure they have something. Freshie gonna be mollying out and nading out. Slight just waiting. Slight catching a little bit of spam there with that nade to follow up could be bad. It is. Eris down to just 33 health. Freshie gonna run back over towards site. Try and flash Mythic in. Omni's found some deep mid control, but Stamina's gonna get caught off by this as that single solitary round spraying through. CXA finds Freshie. Looking for maybe a little more. Slate now gonna pick up that bomb and try and go over towards maybe the A site. Joel's barrel gets spotted out. Werewolf is playing around with the mod. Now, man advantage favoring Eros with just 4 health. Slight leading it, but they're going to go over towards this B site. Maybe they're going to wrap through mid. Mid is wide open. It's just Mythic. And pretty peculiar position he is. CXI going to be spotting out Mythic. He finds the first one to Slight. Now he's trying to swing with 4 health. Finds the first shot, mauling over top, but Burning comes in, and Omni somehow survives the molly. It'll be Eros finding an 11th. But like I said, the buys will be coming in. Could be a very important round here for Strife if they do lose this. The money is kind of up in the air. Slight opens up on the kill with Omni, and I don't know what's going on here. Stamina going to be mauling out through mid. Push is going to come in, and with Eros still playing in his position over towards Stairwell. Smoke's going over top, and Stamina going to now run back. Bomb is going to be picked up by Slut. Now they're going to quietly work their way up towards B. Or A, I mean, sorry. As Joel's has full ramp control. But the flank is coming in from one of the players that will be shut out. He's flanking all the way around. He's got the informational play. But Eros are going to have to defend this a man down now. Stamina walking his way up through sidewalk. And Joel's Slight going over towards ramp. Smoke and flash coming out. Shutout finds the flank early on. Gets the kill. Joel's got the peek back, but Stamina could get called out. He sprays and he finds the headshot onto Shutout. It swings and finds another. It's down to just Rez to clutch this up. Strife are going to try and close this out here. Coming into the third map with just Rez in a 1-on-2 with an op. Bomb not down. 25 seconds left. Plenty of time to rotate, I get. Flash going over top. Eros spots out the barrel. I think Rez finds one. It's going to be Stamina to push forward with 4 seconds left. Can he get the kill? He hits the wall, and Rez finds the shot, and the rotate was not the call. There is still money left, but I think Strife might be saving here. It's hard to tell. This will be a save. Now the smoke mollies going out towards this ramp side. They're going to hold W up this ramp, and they're overwhelming Eros. Eros are going to have to backpedal just a little bit. And they're going to get on the site. Omni finds the first one as CXCI. He's looking for maybe more. Maybe he finds Joel's. He does. That's bombed down. Shutout finds Eros. Shutout also finds Stamina. It's down to Slight with just a Glock. But this was kind of a throwaway round. But Rez gets the shot. Now Eros have the momentum. While Strife got some money left. Pauls comes in. Has to be Strife. Really talking about what they want to do. And where they just need one round. They don't want anything to maybe go sideways. Pauls comes undone. Stamina having to take a little bit of a downgrade to a Galil. Run a little extra utility for the boys. But this is a make or break round here for Strife. If not, they could be giving up a tie even. A Shutout's going to be trying to swing into this early on. He's going to throw a nade out. Joel's dodging majority of it. Omni taking a little bit of damage as well. Joel's going to walk his way forward, dodge that molly. CXI just going to hold patiently. CXI finds the opener. Joel's going to peek over towards sidewalk now. Shoutout going to get Mied out of his position. He's going to have to smoke it. He does instantly. Flash to follow. CXI waiting. Not sure if he called out a foot there. Flash coming up, and Freshie finds CXCI. But in the meantime, bomb has kind of made its way over towards the other direction. Oh, Mythic in this position. But Eros cleans him out, and this is an open B site. Now with its single smoke, it's going to cut off. It's going to be a 3-on-3. Cinnamon is going to get the bomb down this time. Slight finds shutout. And it's down to just Freshie and Rez to try and get something. He's going to be pushing through. He's going to find stamina. It's down to just Rez. Once again, this 1-on-2. And there it is. Almost. Actually, I stand corrected. It's down to a 1-on-1. Almost. Oh, man. I really thought that went the other way for a second. Slight to try and clutch this up. Op v op. Not like this. And the bomb gets defused, and we find ourselves in a ninja defuse situation. And Eros. Eros, find 14 as the ninja defuse gets stuck. 1-on-3. Rez really clutched it up there. Saying that out loud kind of hurts. Slight will still have an op. Ares this time taking the glue. Now the pause coming undone. We're gonna get this final round of regular, right? I don't know what to say. Regular time. While we could still potentially see overtime, Strife just need one to win, and Eros need one to bring this to overtime. So many close rounds. Joel's lining up Molly for that sidewalk side. Dumps it right off into the smoke, though. As they've stacked B site, which will be Eros. Bomb is going to get picked up by Eros. Eros and Eris. Two different things and two different players. Two different... Yeah. Either way, shut up. He's going to be a lone player on this A site. And Strife are going to be playing it very quietly. Up until they're not. Which there will be full sprinting on site. They're going to be shut out playing this back corner. Molly is going to get ducked down. He does get cleared. Stamina gets the kill. Now the man advantage on a 4-on-5 retake. Mythic going to be lining up a nade here. CXI going to be pushing forward to get himself a little bit of positioning. Try and cut off any sort of aggression. Slight, he's got the angle. He's going to re-smoke it one more time. Flash going over top. Pedro is very mad. Very, very mad in chat. As they're going to swing in, Mythic only finds one, but the spray's coming through, and somehow it's down to a 2-on-1. They're going to be sticking it once again. As he finds a defuser, and he's going to be sticking it, and we are going to overtime. Man, oh man. I didn't want this. You hear that? He's got proof. Either way, we're going overtime. I'm going to need a mental break here in a second, so we will be back with the second half.
We laugh always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone. I swear that you look at me differently. Whatever it is, it just feels so real. And your eyes keep on talking in the silence, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping you are getting closer. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Is it a wild shot of letting you know that you're the topic of all of my thoughts, yeah. And that I'm sick of this friend zone. Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? Well, can you tell me something, tell me something? 'Cause I'm so sick of this friend zone.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Summer sauce, dripping,
Yep.
dripping.
That's right, people. We're at overtime. Yep, double up set up here for Eros. Shutout and Rez both coming in. Pretty invested. Now stamina waiting. Patiently for someone to push through this mid area. This will be one op for Slight. Rez gets the opener on a stamina. Slight can reposition himself and finds the trade with the opper. Now 4v4. Strife are trying to find something here. Making sure they keep, don't want to give up too many T-side rounds here, but Omni, he has full mid control. Omni gonna drop down this ladder, and he's gonna get the backstab on the CXA. He's gonna run back up. Joel's now gonna try and recover that bomb. He's gonna hear the running. But Ares and Slight. Now Joel's all trying to take this ramp control. Patiently waiting. Walking up here silently, but shot out, misses the shot. Now they just have Freshie to deal with it. He's gonna dump off a nade, smoke himself, but he's gonna try and escape. Maybe not, he's gonna take the fight instead. Find the kill into Eris, and now it's down to Joel's and Slight. Try and do this. Joel's finds one, he's looking for more, and he finds it. Now it's down to Omni, but a very dangerous Omni nonetheless. Omni finds the first one of Joel's. It's Slight playing the smoke this time. Not another ninja defuse. Not like this, Slight. Not like this. I almost punched my desk. Slight gets the kill, but can't get the kill quick enough as quarter of a second, let's say. Oh my god. Slight now gonna push forward with the stop, try and maybe find some early damage onto Mythic. He's holding close to that wall. Joel's throwing out his nade. Spraying through and finds some early damage onto Omni, but Joel's getting flashed out of his position. And Rez gets the collateral into Stamina and CXCI. Slight now in a 1v5 with the op. And Mythic lands the kill, and Eros finds his 17th round. Now coming into the last round of this first half of OT. It's like gonna once again take this early peek over towards ramp, gets the opener onto Rez, runs it forward up towards sidewalk. Joel's gets a trade on Omni, and he's looking for one more, and CXI lands the shot. Now they're gonna be mollying over. It's gonna be a 5-on-2. Please, one round. That's all you need. CXI spraying, gets the kill on the freshie. It's down to just Mythic. 1v5. As CXI swings, finds his third, and Strife find at least one round on this T side. Now, going into second. Eros. Shut up. It's been 2 very, very long nights for me. I want to hear it from you. I just wanted to eat something. That's all I want, is just food. Man. We're just waiting for one Ares and Omni. Can maybe get this second half going. We'll see. This has turned into definitely definitely a game to watch. I guess we'll go to a break in the meantime till these guys are ready.
We laugh always stuff we try not to talk about. Still your smile keep on heating up the climate, and all the blood to my cheeks are rushing out, yeah. And by accident, you're getting closer. Well, can you tell me something?
And as soon as I say that, everybody readies up. Pretty normal. Strife now on their CT side. Need to find 3 straight rounds. It's looking like this is going to be some fast ramp control once again. CXI going to be smoking out towards ramp side. Omni going to be nading out. Not actually mad at you, Werewolf. Just joking. Fresh gonna be swinging into Slight. Finds the first one. Now the execute's coming in. Joel's trying to find some safety. He finds at least shut out. The Molly's spreading. Omni gets the trade, and it's down to Stamina and Eris. As spam's coming through, Stamina can't find any sort of damage here. As Omni spraying, finds some good damage onto him now. But, oh, the retake lands a few shots, and Eris now 1-on-2. Still doable, but Eris can't clear the angle. And Eris can't clear the angle on Eros. Find an 18th round. Joel's now hitting 31 kills. Red's gonna be flashing over for his team over towards Ram side once again. Omni gonna be running it forward, trying to find the opener. Gets a little bit of damage, but doesn't fully swing into it. Eris left alone on the site. At this point, I'm not even looking at chat. It's pretty irrelevant. Mythic gonna be throwing a Molly out over towards the stairwell of B. And we're gonna keep pushing forward here. Could hear the steps of Mythic, and he does. He lands some good shots. Ooh, but eventually get trade. Shutoff finds one as well. Now Slight gonna be rotating in. It's gonna be a broken mid area. He's gonna find the first one. Keeps it to a 3-on-3. Gonna fall back, but this A site is kind of wide open. Joel's now gonna be walking his way forward. Here's the footsteps coming in, but Omni has full site control with Slight working his way in slowly. Lining up the Molly for default. Joel's gonna be trying to swing into it. That Molly just a little off. Joel sprays, finds the kill. Now the man advantage goes over to Strife. Flash going over top for Smoke. Dumping off the utility, letting Slight do all the utility dumping. They do have defuse kits. Gonna pop flash their way in. Omni gonna be on sidewalk side, finds one. Eris gets the trade. Now it's down to just Rez. Rez has clutched this up quite a few times. And this time, lands a shot. Can't get the kill, and there it is. Slight lands the shots eventually, and Strife find a 17th round. Now down just one. Right, we're going to try and even this up before we go to the second overtime. Eros this time not going for an op. Eros dumping off that nade, but Mythic. Just waiting patiently. Joel's in mid. Trying to get some aggression. Could maybe catch off Freshie. That nade does good damage with the flash timing. Ooh, almost. Almost bad for him. Stamina gonna jump up. Might be able to catch out Rez with utility. But Joel's Stamina dumping off Molly to get that mid control. Stamina gets called out by Mythic. Eris finds one, but they get the trades now. 3-on-2. Joel's has to find one. At least he sprays. He almost finds another. As CXI does some decent damage, but Rez gonna escape over. And Eros win this on map 3, Vertigo. Man. Yeah, you know, it was definitely... Vertigo is not Strife's map, that is for sure. I think that might be one of the maps that I might need to start banning, maybe start going off Dust 2 even. I don't know, Vertigo is just one of those maps that hasn't worked well for the boys yet. So, it was a hard-fought game nonetheless, brought to overtime. It was just a few things. Mainly, it was the ninja diffuses. You know, it's something that you don't think, like, you know, the term pros don't fake, but, like, don't always take that serious. But they stuck it every time. Every time. no matter what. So, but GG's to the boys. They are now 2-2 for the season. Eros are 2-3 in the season. And right now they do have tomorrow versus Team 1, I think, or MIBR tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully we'll see you around. Make sure to follow the boys, support the boys, and you can support me as well on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch. I am all in game. All in gaming. It's me. Thank you all for stopping by and have yourselves a great night.